Well, hello there, everybody. BGB Guy here. Want to welcome you to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is super late. I almost didn't do the stream tonight because of the time, but I got some things to do. I have these prints that have been lying around, things that need to be glued and complete by tomorrow, so I'm feeling kind of crafty tonight. I also have some Lego sets that have been sitting around since my birthday earlier in October. So I kind of thought I'd make this just a crafty kind of night. So after the prints are done, and I don't think it's going to take dangerously long, we'll move on to one of the Lego sets. I have a couple of them, and I intend to build both. So we'll see what we start with. The tease for later in the show. So yeah, Caleb Elmeri, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, what am I putting together here? I have a print of a Beast Ball Pokemon. There's a lot of like small pieces I need to go with it, so I have a few extra ones here too, because the first time I printed there was some flops, so try and pick out the best from those. You are, hey? Okay. I don't know where to start with this thing. There's like so many like small components, but it does seem like I could assemble both of the halves before I have to put it together, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably find where all the pieces go first. This glue is really fast acting, so it'll dry up pretty quick. What's my 3D printer? I use a Bamboo Labs A1. So it's supposed to be 4 per half. Alright, that was the easy part. Okay, how many? It's 1, 2, there's 4 sections. Oh boy. Oh boy. Something like that. Definitely not there. Ooh. This thing's been sitting around for a little while, so... Okay. I found one. This is the other one. I guess they're interchangeable. Seems to line up correctly. Okay, I'm gonna set this over here. Okay. And a small thing. And it goes like this? No. That definitely doesn't. Maybe this is a lower half. Okay, I see. I see. Something like that, maybe? Here, I got another angle to try. The clearer picture to look at. Could not get a better angle, I'm sorry. It would be my overhead if I had an apparatus that was strong enough to, like, dangle it over the monitor. There. And this is gonna go in here. Yeah, okay. And these go in like that, okay. This might not be as much of a headache as I was expecting. Okay, so far so good. I'll just switch the cams as I go. Oh. I guess I could start by gluing these 3 pieces. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Not yet. That'd be very stupid. Don't do that. But do I have some? Oh, I do have pieces with some supports on them. What is my favorite Nintendo game? Oh, weighted question. I think it's for like what has probably taken the most time out of my life, and I've grown up with it my entire life. All-time favorite Nintendo. I'm gonna give you 2. I think for multiplayer, probably Super Smash Brothers. I have a lot of fond memories with that. I remember getting the original for 64 for my birthday from a very old friend of mine who I have not seen in a number of years. An old childhood friend who just eventually moved away. And that one, you know, a lot of very fond memories. Almost every circle of friends I've ever been a part of has played it. I've, you know, obviously played with them many, many times before. I've had a lot of bonding experiences with it. Still have a GameCube and 264s. Wow. Yeah, I got 264s as well, actually. And actually 2 GameCubes. Okay, I feel like we're almost done with piecing out the parts. Oh, I don't like that. Does that mean it goes up here? Hey. I guess I said I was going to give you 2 options for Nintendo games. I'm going to say Banjo-Kazooie is probably my favorite single-player franchise. I say franchise because Tooie arguably is the better one. But Banjo-Kazooie was the first ever adventure platformer that I completed. And so, I mean, I still think very fondly of it. I still always go back to it. The music's amazing. It's quite a nostalgic trip when I get to look back. So I do think, yeah, Smash Brothers and Banjo-Kazooie are probably my all-time favorites. Not want to fit right. Here's with Sonic Adventure. That's a good one too. I like how these are fitting. These fit great. This one doesn't seem to be fitting right. Ah. 1, 2. Oh, you're a Creality person? Cool. Oh no. That wasn't to what you said. I'm saying that to what I'm dealing with here. A lot of these pieces are very similar to each other. Sometimes it's just hard to figure out where they're supposed to go. Okay. These are all looking good. And we have these tiny pieces, which I think I can start gluing shit. At least getting these pieces done, and then I'll probably let them dry. And then we'll move on to the others. A Pokeball? It's a beast ball. Is that even part of the canon? Okay, it was a Sun and Moon. It was from Sun and Moon, apparently. This is probably the most complicated Pokeball I've had to put together. All the others are like, you know, there's a few pieces in there. Usually it's just like 3 halves, but this one looks really cool. Alright, come on. How am I going to do this? I guess just take it piece for piece. Glue the sides. You're in 2 live streams? Impressive. Multitasker. Uh-oh. Who's already pouring out? No! Off to a messy start. Hopefully that'll be able to just sit there and not leak out. I'll keep that there. Maybe we'll start with the bottom. Christ. Excuse me. Ever made a helmet with the printer? No, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to print one big enough for my head. Okay, we're going to put this up here. These 3. The way these pieces are shaped, it's going to be very hard not to get glue on my fingers. Cut what into multiple... Wait, hold on. You can cut them into multiple parts. Oh, you mean... Well, what's the point in... Okay. I don't think you want a helmet that is in multiple parts. I think the helmet part, the... Okay, if we're not talking about a functional helmet, like a protective helmet, probably not. You're just talking about some kind of headgear. Like a hat or a mask or a... You could weld it. I mean, no, I haven't tried any of that. Probably won't. Sure, you can make some pretty cool helmets, though. Really should have cool. I can't even think of what kind of helmet I'd even want to print. I suppose a Vader or Stormtrooper helmet would be great. Making an Iron Man helmet? Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I guess the superhero stuff, right? That's where it's at. You're preparing for Comic-Con? Does that mean you're like, do you just build the stuff, or are you like a cosplayer that builds your own stuff? Piano's going hard, by the way. You build your own stuff, but does that mean you also cosplay? Oh, wait. Okay, those went in not too bad, actually. Are they holding? I think they are. You haven't. This is your first time, so you are? I mean, it's not the biggest deal. I'm just trying to make conversation. Get to the bottom of it. You seem to be like dancing around it there. Are you wearing the shit or not? Oh. Here's we have some runoff. Okay, that's not bad. First phase of printing, so you're like fresh new. Wonder if I should be. Wonder if I should put this on something so the glue doesn't stick to the paper. Doesn't seem like it's catching on the paper. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're just fine. We go. You just got your Creality printer this year? How are you liking it so far? Is this your first foray into 3D printing as a hobby? Alright, so far so good. It's your second printer. Have you always been with Creality? Yours was an Ender. That's also Creality, right? I really should have gloves on. I wouldn't be so particular, but I'm also trying to be careful about getting glue on the exterior of this thing. Do you plan on getting a bamboo printer next year? Yeah? Why is that? They are just functional. I'd say, yeah, that's pretty fair. I mean, I have no experience with the Crealty lineup of printers, but when I was shopping for mine, I guess they kind of caught me at the right time. I think Bamboo was doing a huge marketing push over the holidays last season, or last year. And I don't know, from all the research I saw, like, nothing wrong with Crealty. It just seemed like it was more of the enthusiast brand. Like, for me, just getting my first printer and really just entering this hobby, it's like I'm like you. I wanted the plug and play convenience. And I wouldn't say it's all been gumdrops and rainbows. Like, the prints come out amazingly well, and I don't really have anything else to compare it to. So I'm very satisfied with my printer. But it is, I mean, the kinds of stuff I've been able to print from it has been awesome. I've been very impressed with what this printer can do. And yeah, beginner in the sense that I'm not doing cosplay shit. But I do think there is something to say just about the ecosystem and how they've set it up. I think Maker World's a great site. Yeah, Maker World's a great site. Elegoo's your recommendation. Perhaps when I get a little more versed in this stuff and I start to look more into it. Yeah, I am not upset with anything Bamboo. I've had such a good time with the prints. And even like maintenance on the printer, like, it hasn't been perfect. It's definitely given me some headache, but I've been able to work it out quite easily. Which, you know, it's great. It's like I'm finally getting the training wheels off, you know? It's over there to dry. Move into these. I feel like I've been tracking a lot of glue in this area. I have to be very careful. Maker World, Thingiverse, and Printables are the best free file websites. Yeah, I think I frequent Maker World the most. Printables second. Thingiverse I go to when I can't find what I'm looking for on those other two. But I found some things there for sure. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to add more glue, it would seem. Is even gonna like. Gonna have to add more glue for sure. I think I got that squashed in there pretty good. Excuse me. You found a Wolverine popcorn bucket. Free on the internet. There's a lot of great things you can print out of almost anything. Haven't really thought about looking up novelty popcorn buckets, though. Seems like a great idea. Such a simple concept. DO3D. That's another modeling site, I'd assume. Let's hold this with. Oh, well, I feel like I'm trying to get a little. Even some fingerprints, you know? Oh, shit. It's not on camera. Let me. Although I'm in a different state and I can't take my current print off for the bucket. Don't really understand what you mean by that. Oh no, sorry, you mean an American state. I'm in a different American state. I can't take my current print off. Can't take my current print off for the bucket. I don't understand what your location has to do with that. You just have other printers elsewhere? Oh, pardon me. My mistake. I shouldn't be suggesting, I was just trying to get the full context. Alright. That's one half. Iron Man Mark 50 figure. I'd assume that was printed as well. What do we do? Rotate this. It's almost like I'm performing surgery. Oh, you bought that one? Cool. Comic-Con official merch, hey. Sure that went for a pretty penny. You gonna go eat some lunch? All right. Okay. So we still have these tiny pieces. But I'm thinking we can let these pieces dry first. Then we'll get back to it. I got a couple more things here that I'm gluing together. Say a couple, but one other thing. Pretty sure it's just the whole thing. Yeah. So I got this dinosaur, and he has these little eyes. I glue in, so very, very simple. I'll show you what he does. A little more than just like a decorative figure. He actually has a purpose. Hold. And you know what? I do like this camera a little better. You guys can get a good look at them. Maybe I feel like there's glue there, so I don't really want to put them there. Might have to go wash my hands. I definitely feel like glue is getting all the good stuff. Okay, so we'll let that dry. This is that. And what does he do? He's a wine holder. Ain't that awesome? I love this little guy. And he's quite stable. I mean, don't be knocking it side to side, but forward back, like it's pretty good. There's still risk to it, but it's 3D prints, you know? Cool. Stay over there. All right. The lower half of the ball, probably looking pretty good. Yeah. Get these other pieces on. I think these little guys here. Oh yeah, like that. That might be something to do when it's together. Now that I'm thinking about it. No. We won't do that. Still, I'm gonna go quickly wash up. Just hang tight. Back to desk camera. I'll be right back. We're back. Okay. So what do I want to do now? I guess we could do the little pieces. We could do. Just trying to think. Emphasis on the try. Oh, what the fuck? Let's do it. Trade on my popsicle stick for a new popsicle stick. This cup is like almost completely fused to the paper. And where are these supposed to go? Oh, you know what? Okay, it is on the bottom. Circle goes in like that. Ooh. It does that? Ooh, yeah, that definitely has to go on first. Ooh. Okay. This is gonna be tricky. Oh no. Glue's almost completely hardened. Add some more. Now, from the looks of it, they're all like the same piece. All right. Deep breaths. I'm gonna hold it there for a minute. But that's not even like doing anything. Barely done shit. Give it a little more. This is where it's all gonna this is where it's all gonna fall apart. Fuck up. No. I've definitely gotten glue on my fingers. This feels better. Do the other piece now. Just had a bit of glue show up. We squeezed it all out. Okay. That actually wasn't too bad. Oh no! Piece came out. You gotta be like that. Stop being so stubborn. I know once it hardens it'll be fine, but... Okay. Guess we'll just kind of hold it for now. You know what, that like ruined everything I did with the hand wash, so I'll probably go back and do that. If it like sets on top. I don't want to risk having them fall off. We're gonna be okay. I think we'll be fine. Sit like that. Sorry, guys. Okay. There's still a back section too that I need to do for these. And then I think once I'm done these smaller pieces, we'll put the sections together. And then we'll get these yellow pieces on and it'll be done. It'll be done. Have a look out there. Who's lurking? Feel free to type something in the chat if you like, or just hang around. That's totally fine. Gotta do more. More glue. Glue. there, I guess. These all look to be the same piece. So I'll take these two. Those are gonna go on like... I gotta watch where I touch. Go on like that. Not too bad, not too shabby. That, okay, cool. Easy peasy. There we go. Now the other piece. And we get to do it all again with the other side. That. Okay. Uh-oh. Bumped my other camera. Have a look. A little shaky. You guys can still see everything though. What I'll do is pick this up without smearing anything. Oh, you're back. Wow. An awfully short lunch. So I think these should do these first, because they're less messy. That is long lunch for you? As in, you got to spend some time to eat your lunch? I don't know, maybe it has been long. My sense of time is lost. I'm completely engulfed in this task. Maybe I am the one who's wrong. Yeah, progress is great. Almost ready to put the halves together. And now down to just these small pieces here. Which... the only challenge really has been getting my fat fingers to not get gunky and track it all over everything. A bit much. Let's take some of that off. It's looking pretty good. Is there anyone at Twitch? I don't understand that question. You mean my Twitch stream? I am streaming on Twitch currently. We had a couple people in here, but no chatters. Now these extra tiny ones, which I absolutely hate putting together. Oh no, did I get some glue on this thing? Hold up for a moment. I have glue that is gonna dry on me, so I'm not gonna hold for anything. Oh shit. Okay. For a moment I thought I had the wrong piece. I'm not sure how that'd be possible, but it didn't fit correctly. This has been an awfully long moment to hold for. Oh no, oh no. Oh, been sloppy. You're trying to do something? Okay. That's fine. You do you. You do you. I do me. No, don't move the whole piece. Keep it together. This glue is great stuff. My only complaint is when it dries, it like stains the plastic, and I don't think there's any way around that. Probably something to do with the chemical that it's made of or something like that. Okay. So all those tiny pieces, got my hands all gunky once again. I swear this is not going to be a regular thing. We're getting to the end of the gluing, so I'm just going to go wash my hands again. So I'm not tracking it on anything else. Like I said, it's going to stain the plastic if I don't do it right. Be right back. Okay. I think we're ready to put this together. Excuse me. Bring this out. What do I want to do? This is what I think I might do, actually. Kind of reaching the end. Might be a mistake, but since we have such a gluey surface here, fix that. That's gonna be annoying. Okay. Dare I flip it over? Yeah, let's do it. Much better. The fuck? I have glue in my hands again. I'm not. I think. I swear. We'll get through this just fine. So how do these work? Well, got these pieces here. Bring this out. And one goes into the other and just kind of secures it together. We're going to glue it, obviously. Let me see. This is our bottom. So generally how it works, this goes on the bottom like that. And this kind of secures itself in the middle like this. Is it going? Why is it not going in? Am I like dumb or something? Oh, there. This wasn't lined up correctly. Yeah, it's basically that, and then the half goes together. And you know what? This is actually holding pretty tight. We're just gonna make sure it doesn't come apart. That's what we're gonna do. Final countdown? Yeah. Absolutely. Bottle cap, come back. Hopefully the glue cooperates. It was getting a little tough to squeeze. There we go. Whoa. Well, definitely pushed out more than I needed to. Now it's just starting to leak. Almost like there was a pocket of air that just had to come out. I think this is going to be all I need. Cap it after. Just take a good glop of that. I just want to spread it around the inner half of the surface. Once you press it all together, it might just gush out of the sides, and we definitely don't want that to happen. What is nice about this particular brand of glue is I don't have to be too perfect about the spread because it's so sticky. It's basically like a concrete. I guess they call it a cement. I don't know. Down. Did I ever watch Bob Ross? I mean, I've seen some of his stuff. I mean, I'm obviously he's no stranger to me, that's for sure. I am very aware of who he is and what he does, or what he did. Pretty sure they have like 24-hour streams of him on Twitch and stuff. Oh. Pretty amazing work, both him and I, hey? That's awfully kind of you to say. I don't even think I breathe the same air. The man was one of a kind, for sure. We assemble. I have potential. Wow, if only I heard that like 20 years ago. Maybe things would have turned out differently for me. That was nice. We're gonna keep that sandwiched together. We're gonna just let it settle on its own. Make sure it's... I mean, the print's not perfect. It's got some afflictions to it. Nothing I can really do about it. Ooh, pardon me. It'll look just fine on display, though. You aspire to start a 3D printing channel? Well, better time to start than now. The ball so far. Pretty good. You can see there's like markings here. That's all just print stuff. Maybe someday I'll get a higher quality printer and I can fix it up. I'm sure there's a way to do it with the A1 anyways. It's just it just sits on my wall and people can look at it and be like, oh my god, it's a Pokeball, you know? And all it really did is cost me time. I always do it again. All right, so do I do... The fuck is the pearl? There it is. I feel like I'm being so wasteful. Grabbing. You want to start now? Too young. Says who? That's in there now. Then we just have these yellow things to throw on it. And it can go up onto my wall. So I think we're going to let this dry for a moment. Roughly every hour I like to step out and just stretch my legs, refill my drink and stuff like that. So we're going to take a tenner, just a bit of a breaker, kind of refresh and regroup. We got to wait for this anyways, so I think it's a good time for that. So in the meantime, you guys some eye candy here. Caleb, I hope you're here when I'm back. I am enjoying the conversation. In the meantime, you guys can enjoy the wonderful little videos. All right. I have returned.
Welcome back.
Those of you just tuning in, I've been gluing 3D prints. We're almost done. We're about to get the final touches on this print here, this beast ball I'm assembling. And then I'm going to move on to Lego. Caleb, while I was away, wrote my favorite movie, new movie, is Sonic 3 and the old movie of Star Wars Episode 3. Those are good choices. I've had a really good kick out of... Okay, this is going to be silly, but since I have a third popsicle here, I'm just going to use it. All the glue on it has... And the old one has dried. Hopefully this is all I'm gonna need. Yeah, I had a good time with Sonic 3. Actually, all 3 Sonic movies are great. A bit of a guilty pleasure. What's my favorite dessert? Geez, I don't know. Sure, it'd come to no surprise that I'm not particularly picky when it comes to desserts. Let's see how these fit. This is gonna go in that. I think these are all the same shape. A little stubborn, actually. The first one went in just fine. There we go. You know, I could probably get away with leaving these, but I'm gonna glue them anyways. I'm out. I'm out. You two, cookies are just for me, you say. Cookies are great. Cookies are definitely up there. Nice, easy dessert. So many different possible ways to to make them. So this could potentially be one of the trickier things to put on. Me. As long as we're careful with it, it'll be just fine. Could be. I'm always being bullied by classmates at school. What do I do? I did talk to the principal and the teacher about that, but they just said stop doing what? I mean, from my experience, teachers are just going to tell you to stop. And obviously that's not a thing that works. It's not the most effective thing. How do you stop the bullying? I think a lot of people would just tell you to stand for yourself, to fight. I mean, if you can solve it without any physical altercations, I would say do that. I know the situations get complicated. But I don't know. Not really the kind of person to give this kind of advice. From my experience, though, just sort of already going through school and all of that, by the time you graduate, it's not going to matter. You will solve it with physical altercation. I mean, do as you must. Survival of the fittest out there, for sure. But, there's still so much of your life ahead of you. Once you're out of high school, the whole game changes. Going in. Why aren't you going in? I'm gonna have to force it a little bit. Like, seriously, it's I mean, I don't understand the severity of your situation, but it does eventually just stop mattering once you get out of school. I don't know. I'd say it's not a big deal, and I know in everybody else's world, you're on the receiving end of whatever kind of criticism or negativity that they just keep beating you down with. I know it's hard. It's very hard, but truthfully and honestly, it's not going to matter once you get out of school. Just try to make the best of it. You know, keep a close network of friends, family, talk to people, you know? Teachers aren't doing enough. Maybe there's a parent somewhere. Does your school offer like counseling? I think talking to people about this stuff is really the best way to sort of deal with it. Sometimes it's just good to have an outlet for that. these. Is there enough glue? Might not have enough glue for the last two. Your comment is not showing up. Me to comment on the video? Not actually sure what I have the moderation set to. It's quite possible that it's set to review, not for any particular reason, just that maybe my safeguards are a little too strong. Okay. Flip it over. You see the whole thing? Ain't that cool? Over here. Now, before I pack all this up, is there anything else I want to glue? No. I got nothing else to glue. It looks perfect. Okay, well. Like I said, it looks... I don't think the camera really does it justice, but I'm glad that you like how it looks. I'm also very happy with it. I'm not all that particular on imperfections. What? Reuse this bag. I should use 3D Gloop. Not sure if that's a brand I have access to over here. Can't say I've heard of it before. The glue I'm using is like a pretty high quality rubbing alcohol to get more of the adhesive off. Basically filament glue. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, this adhesive, epoxy, and like it's good for a number of materials, metals, woods, ceramic. Like arguably, it's probably more heavy duty than I need it for, but it gets the job done. You know? Yeah, it's Gorilla Glue. Good stuff. My hands still feel gunky. I don't want to get glue on my Lego. I'm gonna go wash up. Last time I have to do that too. Let's hang tight. Okay. Remind me, I'm just getting the space prepared and tidy. There was one more print thing I had to check. Just hold on. Just finished on my printer. This is part of something else that I've been assembling as a gift for somebody. Come on. There we go. So what is it exactly? Well, probably not that interesting. I know the camera quality is pretty shit. Better camera right here. So this is a block. Very festive. It's for a one of those countdown Christmas calendars. This is a very basic thing. The idea is you're supposed to put like a tea light in it and it lights up. So my sister got a house earlier this year, and she's been talking about wanting Christmas decorations. Just stuff to like put around the house, and she doesn't have a countdown calendar. I actually have a few different things I've been printing for her, so I got these little snowmen, which are pretty great. You can set them on things and do a pretty good job with that. And I got this little polar bear. He's got a hat that you can just take on and off. I was gonna glue it, but I don't think I will, because I like how it sits on the head. And then personalized ornaments for her and her boyfriend. So I'll be seeing her tomorrow to deliver these, and yeah. This one, I was trying to figure out if the red or green would be a good combination. Beyonce and I agreed that all green for the blocks is probably the better option, just because there's so much like red across the top. Just aesthetically, it'll look nicer this way. So yeah, sure she'll love it. All right. Holy shit, is it 4:30 already? Damn. Okay, well, I'm not going to get as much time to build Lego tonight as I was hoping for. Do I have a child? No. No, I do not. Alright, so I gotta decide which one I want to do first. I think I might go for the one with the smaller pieces, but honestly, that's the one I'm most excited to build, so I almost want to save it to the end. Does that make any sense? Am I making sense? I don't think I'm gonna go wrong either way building either of these first. It's just I want to go out with something special. Hope to see your next stream if I can. Are you leaving? Or do you just mean like next stream when I can do more Lego? Because that is the plan. I intend to build on stream. So if I don't get it done tonight, sorry, I won't. I'll pick it up and continue later in the week. You're not leaving, okay. So what I have here is the Lego Super Mario Piranha plant. Uh, 540 pieces. Now, it's gonna open. Oh my god, there's like, okay. I just don't want to ruin this box, but I don't think I would be able to. They have like these parts here that I guess I'm just gonna have to push in. Seems like that's how it works. This stream is peak. You're too kind. No. Button's not buttoning. Okay, well, it looks like it broke off. I should be able to just kind of separate it here. I really want to, like... It's been a while since I've opened a Lego box. There we go. That's one. Or... Okay, actually... I mean, this is far less intimidating when they have it separated like this. I don't know how well this desk cam is going to work. Lego VIP, blah, 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 blah. Very cool. Alright, so it would seem we start with the pipe, then the stem and leaves, and then the head. Have I heard about the Mr. Beast amusement park? I mean, how could I not? Mr. Beast farts in a certain direction, and the whole world has to hear about it. Okay. Let's, how should I do this? Maybe I'll put my book over here. Kind of like that. You could go there easily. Does it really make that much of a difference if it's someone like Mr. Beast and not just any old amusement park? I think amusement parks are pretty... There's some pretty wonderful amusement parks out there. Push the keyboard back a little further. That's good. Oh, are they? Well, I mean, either way, like, Mr. Beast amusement park or not, like, happy to hear that, you know, at least you guys are getting something. I mean, you're just talking about Disney Universal. I mean, there's way more than that. I'm from Canada. and well, I live in Canada. I am currently broadcasting from Canada. You know, we've got our share of it too. Like, Canada's Wonderland is pretty great. It's not the same caliber. Like, production quality is much higher in the States with Universal and Disney parks, but I mean, shit, this is, I think they're kind of dying out, but SeaWorld also had its own sort of novelty to it, and kind of just trickles down from there. I think Six Flags is a huge franchise that just, as far as I know, they constantly deliver. Never been to one, but yeah. Oh, you have a SeaWorld there? Wow. I find that interesting. Is it still, like, making business? Like, over here, seems like a lot of places that really just have sea creatures for entertainment, in captivity, yada yada, that kind of thing. Seems like they're dying out. Go on the edge. We gotta double up. I'm sorry, this camera setup. Does it work better over here? I don't know if it works better over here, but at least you don't have to deal with the high exposure and the graininess. These people here? There's no particular way? No. Alright, so there is this. Ah. There we go. I get these. Halloween was very disappointing this year for you guys, I hear. Yeah. It just seems to be a bit of a dying trend. We still have people come to our house, but we're a little off the main drag, and at least in our neighborhood, there's a main boulevard of homes. It stretches like 6 blocks or something, and these are like, this is like the main corridor that everybody takes. It's central to the community, and everybody that lives along that boulevard, I think, pays a little higher in property taxes and is expected to like dress up their homes. You know, they make a big event of it. Like all the homes provide like huge displays and stuff, and then it kind of becomes bit of an attraction for like people to come and check out. So a lot of people go there. They don't like walking further in. Try not to get distracted, but I feel like that's more of the reason, is that just that people, for lack of a better term, I'm just gonna say, are lazy. You know, I think at the same time the Blue Jays had like a championship game going on at the same time as Halloween, and so I think that also took priority. It was just a number of things, but I do see the numbers dwindling. It seems like every year there's less and less kids that come out. One of these greenies. Gray pea? Single flat. Ah. Those are in here. Eggs. And blue blocks. This one. Okay. Where is it? Buried under everything. Three panel. Here. Oh. Goes there. Okay. That's in. Ah. Go for some of these little guys here. Long blue piece, that one. That one right there. Gray blocks right here. Lego is such a good time. If you agree, write something in the chat. Wait, what? That's cool. How that's supposed to go? Seems that way. Seems like I might have missed something. That there. That still needs to go there. Missed a block. This block. That's what was missing. Then we go back. 3, 4. So hard to keep up with 2 live streams? Sounds like a you problem. Gray pieces. Here we go. How many are there? Should be 4. Oh, there it is. Blends in with all the black pieces. Three. Just 3? No? Do I not have it? I think I'm missing a piece, guys. I need one of these little fuckers. Oh. Ah. Found it. These 2 black blocks. Goes in like that, huh? Two, 3, and a 4. Yes. And no. Yes. Hold on. These little round things just running away on me. Okay, where was I? Collecting. Was getting all these little yellow pegs. Buds? They call them. There's a Lego term for it. I just can't think about it right now. Need 8 of them? 2, 4, 6. How we do this? Oh, excuse me. How does this work? I need the yellow buds. Now get a closer look. What is this thing? Oh, it's the block. See, I see, I see. How many of those? 8 of them? Two, three, 4, 5, 7, 8. Alright, I suppose I should be filling the dead air with just something, but I'm into this. Uh-oh. I put these on the wrong way. Thankfully, we can correct it. You feel bad if you leave? I mean, you're welcome to do whatever you want. Nobody's forcing you here. Stay here. Right? Yeah. Curvy part to go across the top. It's the way the light was... Yeah, the way the light was reflecting off of this thing. For a moment I thought I saw glue on it. I was like, what the hell? Smooth parts. Four tiny ones, 2 large ones. I got those. Keep it relatively in view. Okay, putting that aside. Now, do this. Another component. Black eggs. Need those going all the way through. There's a certain way these go in? You know what? Put these on first. Wait. There was a specific way to do it. Did I do it for this one? What? By the way, I hope everybody's having themselves a good Sunday morning. Going on 5 a.m. over here. I'll be going to bed after this. Alright, so that was the component I just put together. If I flip the page over, I bet what's going to happen. Yep. I'm going to go on here. So, flip in. Cool. Got a lot of resistance to it, but super cool. Ah. Doubling these up, hey? Just on the one side here. You're watching Dark Souls and Lego at the same time. Yeah, I got the right orientation. Crazy, dude. It's out of the way. I'll just dump the rest of this out. Looking at the time, I'm probably gonna get through the rest of this first bag. Then we'll probably call it there. What kind of Dark Souls are you watching them play? Whoever this elusive streamer is. I don't need to know about the streamer. I'm just asking what kind of Dark Souls is it? Andremar de Arias, thank you so much for tuning in. They say Lego. Absolutely. We're putting together the Piranha plant. Well, just part of it. I'm not going to get through it all today. You're kind of step on it. What do you mean, when I'm finished? Why would I do a silly thing like that? Like I said, I've been already streaming for almost 2.5 hours. So I'm not getting through the whole model tonight. Gotta do that whole thing. What is that color orange? This is a removing tool. It came with the set. Switch back to the shitty overhead. Isn't that amazing? Don't you guys love it? I do intend to upgrade the camera at some point. Wait, what? Oh. Messed up. It's in these pieces. Yes, Caleb, it would seem that we have another viewer. What do I mean for the live stream 3D prints? Well, you missed the whole first bit of the stream, but here, let me switch to the other camera. This is what I'm talking about. So I glued this together. The beast ball. And then, Caleb, you actually weren't here for this part, but this little guy, I had to glue his eyes on just to show off, because I think this is super cool. I love this little guy. He's a bottle holder. Isn't that cool? Maybe I'm just the only one amused by it. But yeah, those are the two, like, big things that we did. Beer? No, that's wine. That was wine. I don't think it would hold a beer bottle. It would probably have to be some sort of 2.6 maybe. Oh shit, this is assembling the wrong way. And then I had some, like, you could see it in the background. It's just like some holiday Christmas stuff that I'm gifting to a relative. Our pipe is taking shape. Guess these are extras. Draymar says water. They get it. Here. Oh. Let's see now. Wandale Dinge? Wandale Dingle's little brother. What kind of a parent would name their children the same? And how is the last name different? Okay. So I guess 2 extra pieces from the first bag. Guess I'll put that there. Goes there. Okay. I break into bag number 2. I think I could. Because it's the first 2 bags that give us the pipe, right? Yeah, okay. We can finish the pipe. I have time for the pipe. Andre's asking, that is something of Lego Mario. Yeah, this is the Piranha plant. That one there. I'm not adjusting the camera because it's in a good spot right now. It's a sea of green. Yeah, I think I'm getting lost in your guys' conversation here. I will be escaping captivity on March 28th, 2026. Fortunately for you, that's in less than a year. Actually, less than 6 months. This little guy. 2 of those. Draymar says, I should say 67. Gin? Gin? Are we still on the alcohol subject? Wow, but why? Why GH? You guys are throwing out all kinds of words, saying what we're talking about. $67 as opposed to $69, right? Oh, I see. I see. Maybe. I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be. Back in there. Four. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But why? What? The dino in purple? Why did I print it? Why not? There's no stopping me. I can print whatever the fuck I want. I made a freaking Pokeball today. Yeah, the dino is super cool. I like him a lot. His yellow eyes really pop. That was a great color choice. Little guys. Here. That looks like the piece I need. Any of those? 4. 3. Four. Two. Do these 6-pin ones. What do I do? Assemble it here. Do it again there. That. That on top. Am I doing this twice? Is that what's happening? Okay. Doing so good, am I? Can't tell if you're being facetious or not. How's that go? Okay, so the piece is at the top. All right. Hey. No. You love Super Mario for the NES? Classic. Oh man, it all blends together. Are you just gonna sit there? Why don't you wave to our viewers? It's gonna be very dangerous if he chooses to come onto the desk. Oh my god. Supposed to have 2 of these dang pieces? Why you have water, Jin? I assure you, it is not gin. Hey. Okay, we're just gonna walk on over. What? Hey. Put him on the chair. You have me all distracted. I still need a 3-pin whatever. Wait, where does that go? Like this? What is my cat's age? He's about 12 in human years. Four. Two. Three. Really? Just like that? The angle I'm looking at this, I'm getting a glare. Kamehameha. Oh, it fits like that. Okay. These can't be the right pieces then. Maybe they are. No, there's definitely... Yeah, there's definitely smaller pieces right there. You two are just throwing out all kinds of words now. Really do appreciate the company, though. Thank you so much for tuning in. Not just you two, but for those who might be lurking. You can't stop brain rot. That's why it's called rot. Blind again? Don't want you jumping onto the desk. Oh. No, that's my Lego. Gonna put you down. Doubt that will be the last we see of him. He is not leaving. Might get a little pushy. Dude, there's a piece that I'm just not seeing in this pile. Have any stray pieces in here? No. Fine. Yeah, there should be two of these. Oh, jeez. Found it. You know, looks right. Well, it also looks wrong, but it looks right. Why your profile is a cat and a gun? I don't know, isn't it cool? That is an old meme picture. That's like one of the first ones. I mean, I'm a cat person. Obviously. I got a ginger cat of my own. I don't know, I like the profile picture. Few bags is all. Yeah. I think overall there's 6 bags in total, and we're just getting through the first third, which I think is pretty good. Where does it need to go? Underneath. These the pieces I need. Bet you anything it's these pieces. That's right. Seems pretty right to me. I feel like I'm starting to lose it. Where are all the... Where are all of this piece? These must be it. At least that one is it. I think my eyes are getting the best of me. All the dinosaur Gingy Jr. We could just call it Gin G. Or Gin.G. No gimme. Sure, why not? For Jenny? Okay, this is why I'm not finding them. They're upside down. That's interesting. What's supposed to happen? Oh. So cool. I love Legos so much. Seems like we're now just putting in the remaining pieces. That curvature. And you guys are just throwing out colors. How about I just call the dino orange? Might be a good conversation piece. Why'd you call him orange? Again. Block. That. Well, that's the thing, and that's why people would ask, like, well, why'd you call him Orange? I mean, Orange already is such a stupid name. Gimme the Slayer of Legos. Kilgore the Destroyer of Lego. Call him silly. It must be such a cool job. Be the kind of person to like imagine these kits. Like, who'd have thought? I never could. Not smart enough. What was this? Over here, actually. Closer to the camera for you. Actually making pretty decent time. Wasn't sure if I was gonna regret making the decision to continue, but this is only taking us like 20 minutes. Pixie, hello! How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, is there an actual Lego category? I attached the tag, but I wasn't just doing Lego tonight. Arguably, I spent more time on my 3D prints today. But I'll remember that for next time. Well, the prints are done. That was the first bit of the stream. That was mostly the reason why I did the stream today, because I had to get these prints finished. They're going out to people tomorrow. But we assembled this baby here, Beast Ball. And then we have this little dinosaur, this T-Rex. Caleb's got to leave. Well, I want to thank you for watching. And look out for me later this week. Can't promise you that I'll be on later, as in Monday, for you. But yeah, within the next few days, I'll definitely be back on. Well, Pixie, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, we'll get to finishing this Lego model, and then I have another one, which I'll be assembling as well. This has been such a cool build. All right, so how does this? Okay, this here. Back to. How does this tool work? That's going to do anything. Oh, is this the... Is it right that you see a StreamerBot deck on my screen? Yes. Be correct. Fixed it. Yeah, StreamerBot's fantastic. If you're a streamer and you're not using StreamerBot, I think you're doing yourself a disservice. It's really kicked my streamer game up. Because that's basically their tagline. No pun intended. All right. That out. Isn't that cool? Here. Super, super cool. It already feels like super solid too. Great weight to it. Can't wait to build more. That's going to be for another time, though, unfortunately. So, hold on, let me just double check that that was the last step. It is. Now we break into pack 3. So yeah, you guys can look forward to that later this week. I don't know exactly when I'll be streaming, but I'll get onto it as soon as I find time. Most likely will be Tuesday. And by Tuesday, I mean to say, like, it's going to be super early for me on Wednesday morning, but Tuesday night sort of deal. If you guys want to see more of me, though, I will be streaming tomorrow with a group of friends on Monday. We call ourselves Co-op Couch. You can find us over on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick under Co-op Couch Show. We've been doing it for an awful long time. And we're going to have a new game we're going to be playing. We're going to be starting the stream on Monday. So you guys can check that out 8 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. Other than for myself, I have a schedule on Twitch that you can sort of peruse. It's not accurate. My schedule's been a bit sporadic lately, so you know, following the channel is probably the best thing, just to get, you know, notifications when that happens. And of course, if you're watching this back, be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Support, of course, is appreciated. It's been great having all of you here. Andre Mar, Pixie, you kind of came in towards the tail end, but thank you so much for being here and for following the channel. And Caleb has already left, but Caleb's provided me most of the company for tonight, and it's been a great time chatting with you guys. Don't end it. It is going on 6 a.m. over here. So I do have to end it. Do we have a link to the Monday thing? I suppose I could share a link for it. You're on Twitch, right? Here. Okay. So for you, Pixie, I'll share it in the Twitch chat. And I'll also get a YouTube link for everyone else. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on Kick. I encourage you to go over to the YouTube channel if you can. That's where you can check out all of the backlog. Twitch, unfortunately, does not save streams for too long. So, yeah, hope to see you guys there for that. Andre Mar, if this is the last time we talk, like, thank you so much for being around. Love to see you back for more. Yeah, I've already said my piece, so thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!